What level of Arabic language should we achieve before we become student of knowledge? Don't worry about being a student of knowledge. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about being called a student of knowledge. Don't worry about naming yourself a student of knowledge. Just be a student of knowledge. Study, memorize, review, right? Study, memorize, review, study, memorize, review, right? Don't worry about the names. Don't worry about the titles that, now I'm a student of knowledge. Yesterday I wasn't. Last week I wasn't. Now I became a student of knowledge. It's not like some cape and some costume that you're gonna have underneath your clothes or whatever. You know what I mean? It's not a Superman cape or something like that. It's just, you do it. You just do it, and that's what you are. And even if you don't call yourself a student of knowledge, people will know who you are by the way you behave, by the way you act, by what you carry, by what you say, by how you say it, and things like that. People will know, oh, subhanAllah, this brother's a student of knowledge. Right? You don't have to go around beating your chest and say, I'm a student of knowledge and I'm a student of knowledge and stuff like that. So don't worry about the names. That's one thing that I try myself, I really try to uphold, which is don't worry about any name or title. Don't worry about any name or title, right? Just do what you need to do, and leave the rest for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? Some people, they try to give themselves certain titles, right? And a lot of times you see the people who are trying to give themselves these titles, they aren't even fulfilling the basic requirements of these titles, right? So don't worry about when I'm going to become a student of knowledge. When someone could be a beginner in Arabic, someone could be a beginner studying Arabic, maybe Medina book 1, Arabiya Benedict book 1, and that person could be more of a student of knowledge than someone who has memorized many things and has learned and read a lot of things, right? Because it's about a mentality and it's a way of life, right? It's not like Mufti says, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala preserve him, Shaykh Mufti, he says, it's not about the move, it's about the movement, right? It's not about the move, but it's about the movement, right? So someone could be in the middle of Toronto, or downtown Toronto, or Chicago, or New York, or whatever. That person can be more of a student of knowledge, right, because of their lifestyle, because of their dedication to their studies, than someone who's living next to the Kaaba or next to the Masjid of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, right? But most people, the brother's in Medina, he's a student of knowledge, right? The brother's in Medina, he's a student of knowledge, right? And then you have another person that you see day in, day out. You see this brother, subhanAllah, after Fajr, he's always memorizing. You see this brother, maybe let's say in Toronto, for example, I'm from Toronto, so let's say you see a brother after Fajr, he's always sitting down memorizing every day. After Asr, he's reviewing this, that. Oh, but he's not a student of knowledge though. He's just he just reads, He just reads, he kind of likes books. He likes Quran. He kind of memorized some Quran, but he's not a student of knowledge. But that brother, right, that brother in Medina that you've never seen read, study, memorize, you haven't personally, but you'll go above and beyond, out of your way to say that brother's a student of knowledge. That brother's a student of knowledge. He's in Medina, he's in Mecca, wherever he may be. But this person that you see every single day, right? Every single day studying and memorizing and reviewing and, doing all of these things that you've read in books. Okay, this is how a student of knowledge behaves. This is how a student of knowledge acts. This is how a student of knowledge memorizes. This is how a student of knowledge, you've read these things in books. And you see it in a person, but he's just a good brother. He likes to read, mashallah, he's cool, mashallah, may Allah bless him, right? But that brother over there, that's subhanAllah, just student knowledge, you know what I mean? So, these are some things that, sadly happen and whatnot. So, and Allah knows best. So don't worry about the names, don't worry about the titles.